BAE talk with the BAEs be talking.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Go on.
All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of BAE Talk. Hey. I have a really special guest, my mentor, my ace, my homie, my dog, my G-Mo the greatest.
Hey, we in this mug.
We in this thing.
Man, I'm so proud of you in BAE Talk. You out here booming. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you booming. Look, we real quick, we gonna go ahead and shout out B-Dope.
Hey,
we gonna call that out. Koth Kollection. Go ahead.
www.Koth Kollection.
K-O-T-H.
KOLLECTION.com.
Boom. Get you one.
Hey.
Be dope. Whatever it is that you do.
Whatever you do, you gotta be dope
at it. Hey. So we are here to talk about a topic that we've been through, that we're going through, which is just dating someone with kids or blending families and knowing the right time to meet the other person's, baby mama, baby daddy, something, whatever it's called. Yeah. So what's your take on it?
Well, nowadays, man, it's next to impossible to date somebody who don't got children. Yep. So believe it or not, you're gonna probably find your way into a blended family some kind of way, or a ready-made family, or whatever you want to call it. So you're gonna have to get into it, period. Yep. If you dating, and it's still some shout out to the people who still, young and getting it.
Yeah, out there riding around and getting it.
If there's any of y'all left out here in the world, you know what I'm saying?
I put a lot of them. I be, I'm seeing their little memes and posts talking about, hey, I'm like 30 without kids. I'm like, oh, good for you.
Man, live it up. But yeah, so I feel like you're going to have to end up like dating somebody with kids. It's like, it's really hard to get around it. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? So you got to accept what comes with it.
Yeah, I can say I am experiencing my first time dating someone with kids, and it's interesting. It is a journey. It's a roller coaster. It's all worth it at the end of the day. But it's just getting to, like you said, like knowing when to make those steps to meet the parent. Yeah. Like I can say for me, from experience, me being the other person or being the baby mama, needing to meet my daughter's dad's girlfriend, my circumstances were different. Yeah. I only wanted to meet her because they already was living together. So I was like, well, damn, now I have to meet her because they've been, they're cohabitating. So it's only right that I know who she's living in the same house with. Yeah. That was my only thing. Other than that, yeah, I would have liked to meet her. Not necessarily I want to meet her first before her, before Jordan met her. Mm-hmm. But at some point in time down the road, if this is something you're actually going to be doing, this person's going to be around, I feel like I should know who that person is.
So I know with my wife, like when we were talking about moving together and everything like that, she was like, yeah, I want you to meet my daughter's father. And we had a unique situation. She was in St. Louis, Missouri. I was in Dallas, Texas. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. And so it wasn't as easy for us to link up in the same spot and be like, oh, I'm in town, like we gonna catch lunch or whatever. So to me, it was a little bit difficult. And then not to put their business out there, but they kind of was a little turbulent in the parenting, co-parenting situation. So I'm definitely an alpha male. I didn't really understand why I need to meet you.
Right. I'm not dating.
I'm like, I already asked my wife dad for her approval to marry her. So I'm like, why I need to meet the dude? Like
the dude that you your ex.
And you're the primary parent. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a little confusing. Like your parenting life and your love life are separated.
Two separate things.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt it, and then it made her at ease. So I went ahead and did it just to appease her. But if it was up to me, it'd probably never happen.
You don't think you would have never met dude?
Nah, to me, me not being the parent, I only seen that she wanted me to meet her ex.
Exactly.
I didn't see you know what I'm saying, as a father to another father, the father, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So maybe the difference, so how old was she at that time?
She was maybe about 11.
See, and I feel like that's the difference. Like, age, I think, plays a part, too. Because, my daughter, at that time, she was, 3. Yeah. 3 or 4. So I feel like that it's a little bit different because they're, younger kids, and they can't really speak up for themselves and say what's happening. And they can kind of tell you if they're being mistreated, but not as much as a older kid.
Yeah.
But see, I don't know because it's hard to say.
And I do get it. We in a time where it's some weird ass adults who do
some weird ass shit
to children, and so I get that point too. But then I think I had a problem with that as well because I'm like, I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
What you trying to say? You trying to say I'm weird?
I'm like,
I don't do nothing.
Ain't no worries of mine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was too. I was like, what you mean you don't want me around the kids? Like,
I'm like, if you don't want her to come over, come pick her up.
Like, come get your kids so I can have time with the mama. That's all it is. There's no problem. That's how I feel too. Like, it's hard because, and I know other moms operate differently. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be that overprotective mom at first. I'm starting to, relax a little bit. But I know there's other moms out there that are like, nah, I want to know who's around the kid. But my thing is, how do you know it's really about the kids versus it being some low-key jealousy?
Yeah, and that's another reason why I felt like I felt, because I was like, I'm dating a mom, and I was like, to me, I just feel like that was still him having a bit of control of her life. I'm like, y'all over. Like, who you decide to date and marry and all that, it really ain't none of his business. He let the child live with you full time. Right. He need to trust your decision making at this point. So me checking in to somebody that I'm like, I don't know what your relationship is. He absent? Is he not? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that ain't my business. I feel like that was just having a thumb on her. But time. I mean, that was back 2018. Okay. So. 4 years? Like, is it 4 years? No.
Yeah.
What is it? 20. Yeah, it's almost 4 years, I guess.
Almost 3. Yeah, I gotta use my face to still ask, so don't ask me nothing.
I mean, I done met him a couple of times in person. He cool, you know what I'm saying? I still stay out of the parenting situation. But he cool, but you know what I'm saying? I think like with dating a parent, so I'm writing a book, you know what I'm saying? And in my book, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all the title at a later date. If y'all listen to old Crown Jewels episodes, you done heard it though. But I'm writing a book, and you know what I'm saying? I'm really going in on my history with relationships and dating. And that's something that I posed a question that I really didn't know when I wrote the book. And it was about, at what point in time do you allow, should you wait for the child to meet who you're dating? Or should you not wait? Because I feel like it can be a gift and a curse on both ends.
On both sides,
let's say you don't wait. Let's say I'm gonna wait. This person is new, and I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna introduce them. I don't want my child to get familiar with somebody who may not stick around.
Right.
Then cool.
What timeline is that though? Like a month?
Yeah, I don't know. And see, then what if you wait? And let's say you wait and you find out you love this person and you want to marry this person and you want to spend a life and y'all building stuff, and then let's just say the kid a jerk. Y'all don't like each other. Like, y'all don't get along. So, and then, a mother gonna side with the child regardless of where her heart is at.
Sometimes. There are those instances where some moms choose they men over their kids.
It is some of y'all being raised by y'all grandma. You know what I'm saying?
There are some of y'all. No judgment.
But like, I'm like, yeah, you wait, you meet the kid, y'all don't click.
Right.
So then what do? So did you wait too long to build feelings? And then now, you know what I'm saying, your feelings are in jeopardy because the relationship ain't the greatest with the child? Exactly. Or do you rush into it and then risk this person? New relationships last 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, it's like, at what point do you introduce them?
Right. What is too soon and what is too late? There's like no perfect guide, handbook. Nobody can sit and tell you, yes, wait 6 months, or yes, wait a year. Like, I feel like it's just all about how the relationship is going. If y'all really feel like y'all are gonna be together, like this is it, and y'all are vibing, and y'all know what y'all are each other, what y'all want, then introduce the kids. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to decide when the baby mama, baby daddy want to meet the girlfriend, boyfriend. I get it because you want to know who your kids are around. Like I said, I was that person. But at the same time, like you said, you low-key get offended because you're like, but I know I don't do nothing to them kids. I'm cool. Especially when I got a kid of my own.
And then like low-key, like, all right, the baby mama or baby daddy want to meet you. Like, what does that solve? Like, it does nothing. Okay, you say, I met the person. They seem cool. Continue to date?
Yeah.
I don't like the person. You can't date them no more. Like, what is that?
Then
what does it prove?
Because then that person now is having control over your relationship.
And if it's somebody you want to be with, like,
why does their opinion
now you're gonna
matter?
make me tug of war between me and the kid? Like, I could get it if the person is like somebody who's just not a savory character to have children around.
Right.
But like, let them meet them and do what, and then what? Like,
right. Give you the thumbs up or the thumbs down.
Yeah.
I don't approve.
Not approve. Like,
I gotta meet them again.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get what do they do?
See, now that you made that point, I don't know either.
Yeah, because like when I finally met my stepdaughter's father, we had to do it on FaceTime because time didn't permit.
Yeah. And
we did it on FaceTime after they had already relocated to Texas. So if he got on the phone and said, "Hey, I don't really like him. I'm not feeling him." They finna move?
Yeah,
we just signed a lease.
back.
Like, what we gonna do? Like, y'all gonna go back to Missouri or? So at this point, like, what does that do? Like, I don't understand. Like that, like, out of respect, I'm gonna tell you that I'm dating somebody. They cool. Out of respect, when the time is right, y'all will meet each other. But I don't think it should ever be a stamp of approval.
Do you think, or would it matter, like, if when it comes to you being alone with the kid? Like, let's say she leaves you to watch your stepdaughter, and she go. So, do you think maybe that could be why they wanna kind of know and fill out that person, because you may at some point be left alone with their children?
But let's say this. So you've dated people before. You've probably spent years dating people before. Did you really ever know them? Could you say that you knew who they were completely?
You never know nobody.
You know what I'm saying? So
even somebody 20 years and you still don't know who they are.
And it's 20 years. So one encounter, you don't really know who I am.
That's true. And people can show their representative, show you how great and awesome they are in front of you, and then go.
So you never really know.
You never really know. You just have to trust that person, that other person's judgment.
You just have to use your best judgment and look at this person, watch this person, see how they interact. And that's it. Like I said, I get being a concerned dad, but then I also feel, no, I ain't gonna say that. But,
you caught yourself.
Yeah, I'm reckless a little bit.
I was gonna leave that one off the table.
Yeah, anyway, we're gonna scratch that right off. Never mind. But I understand being a concerned father. Shout out to the fathers who are being active from a distance since they not with the mother actively. But we got to find other ways to for one thing, we got to identify when somebody's just trying to keep a thumb on us and when they actually concerned about who it is you dating.
Because they like to camouflage it as something else.
Yeah.
And they tell you it's all about the kids. And
you can't expect me to put my life on pause because you haven't moved on with your life, or you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
But I mean, and by no means am I saying don't introduce people to the child's father. That's fine if it permits, but I don't think that should be like the hanging fruit. Like if you
can only continue if
like if it permits. I mean, if you decide, hey, you know what I'm saying, cause what happens? You date a person, they're like, oh, they cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You dating somebody. And they say, oh, I want to marry the person. Well, I don't think they good enough to be married. And you gonna not marry the person?
Right. And oh, you're right. We're just not gonna get married now.
Yeah. So
because you said so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. It's tricky. If anybody got the answers, y'all got the
comment below.
Yeah,
comment.
What
y'all
give
doing?
us the recipe. Give us something.
How y'all dealing with blended families? Comment, like send an email, inbox. I want to know how y'all dealing.
Slide in my DMs, but not like that. but let me know, because I personally want to know, because like I said, it's first time dating with kids and blended families, and it is tricky. It is yeah, I don't know what else to call it. It's interesting because I've never dealt with it before, and I just want the recipe. I just want the instructions and the directions that slap me in the forehead. That's all.
And I mean, and like I said, if y'all know the rules to meeting the parents, meeting the children, man, drop that. Let us know.
Yes, and if you agree or disagree,
hey,
let us know. I mean, it's all talking point.
Look, like, share, subscribe,
all that.
Comment below.
Oh, and then don't forget, check out Koth Kollection, King of the Hustle. Koth, Koth Collection, Koll. Yeah, it's gonna pop all at the bottom.
Man.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna spell all that right now. All right, y'all. That was it.
Hey,
Peace.
we out.